Senior advisor to the president, Ivanka Trump, touched upon the issues of immigration, trade policy, and why she decided to close her fashion business during an event here at the museum.
Yes, that was a low point for me as well. I feel very strongly about that, and I am very vehemently against family separation and the separation of parents and children. So I would agree with that sentiment. I think immigration is incredibly complex as a topic. Illegal immigration is incredibly complicated. I am a daughter of an immigrant. My mother grew up in communist Czech Republic, but we are a country of laws. So, she came to this country legally, and we have to be very careful about incentivizing behavior that puts children at risk of being trafficked, at risk of entering this country with coyotes, or making an incredibly dangerous journey alone. So these are not easy issues. These are incredibly difficult issues, and like the rest of the country, I experience them in a very emotional way. They're patriots, and they know that there's some temporary pain, but that the president's fighting for them, and that he's going to fix it, and that long-term they're going to thrive. And I think you see that. I think you see that with what happened with the EU announcement last week. I think you're going to see that in the coming weeks with NAFTA and other trade deals. So at some point, you do have to right the ship. And we're not looking to create an uneven playing field for other countries. We're looking for fair and reciprocal trade deals. I'm 36 years old, so I have a long life ahead of me, and I don't know what it holds for me. At some point, I will likely return to the private sector, but I don't have a timetable, and that was the reason I took the decision that I did last week, because it was unfair.
This was to close down your brand?
Correct. It was unfair to my team, 17 months into this, to not be able to say with any certainty that I was coming back within a specified period of time or ever. I did not feel comfortable with that.
You might live in Washington permanently?
Or not go back to that business. I just don't know. I'm really passionate about the work that I'm doing here.
So you might spend the rest of your life in the swamp?
Well, that's highly unlikely. That is highly unlikely.
Okay,
but.
all right.
Reporting in Washington, I'm Nicholas Balassi.